Going to rest the back, shoulders and neck firmly on the ground. We're going to use a strap. Place the strap around our foot. Going to lie back down on the head, neck and shoulders. Going to draw the elbows towards the ribs. Keep the toe pointed down. Going to tense the quad muscle. That's going to release the back of our leg to our hamstring. And we slowly draw inwards and back out. So press the heel upwards. Keep the toe pointed down. Draw the elbows to the ribs. And try and release the back of the quad. So try and stretch out and straighten up that hamstring. Toes pointed down. Lead the heel upwards. That's good. We'll get one more. Draw inwards and back. Point the toe away. We lead with the heel. And from the heel we'll circle. And that then in turn will work in towards our hip. Again, rest that back of the head on the ground. And we roll outwards to get a bit more strength and mobility into that hip. That's good. And then we come back to the centre and point the toes away from the heel, leading from the heel. We make a nice circle around. Again, to get into that hip area. Keeping that foot firmly pushed up through the band. That's good. Nice, slow, steady circles. Well done. We'll come back to the centre. We'll just make sure the toes are pointed down. We push the heel upwards. We're going to take the right leg, move towards the right, and we open the left arm out to the side. And as we take the right leg away, we keep the toes pointed towards our face, stretching the leg away. Then we look the opposite way as we look back towards our left hand, lengthening the right leg away. And we return back to the centre. From the centre, we bring that right leg towards the left. Again, keep the toes pointed towards our face as we stretch that leg across the body, opening the right arm towards the side, following the right palm. Keep the toes pointed towards the face. That's really, really key on this. Keeping the leg nice and straight. That's good. And we come back to centre. And we switch. Take that band on towards that left leg. As we push the heel up, as we draw the elbows down to the ribs, as we rest that back, neck, head and shoulders on the ground, drawing that foot towards us as we release back out. As we tense that quad muscle, we try and release that hamstring. That's good. Keeping the legs straight, toes pointed towards our face as we draw inwards and out. For 3, that's good. And work to 2. And to 1. We take those toes and point it away from us. From the heel, we slowly circle around and feel that work in on that hip area as we keep the leg nice and straight as we roll that hip around. And then we change direction. We point the toes the opposite way. From the heel we lead. So lead from the heel. Try and feel that work nicely in towards that hip area. That's good work. Well done. And from the centre, as we take the left leg towards the right, keep the toes pointed towards our face and open the arm out to your left, follow your left hand and keep the toes pointed towards our face as we stretch across the body, following the left hand out to the side. And then we'll come back up to the centre. From the centre we take that left leg left, keep the toes pointed towards us and open the right arm out towards the side, pushing the foot towards the band, keeping the toes pointed towards our face as we glance back towards the right palm. And then we come back to centre. As we take that band away, leave the band aside, we take a nice soft bend towards the right knee as we bring the left foot across. As we rest that back, neck, head and shoulders back on the ground, as we slowly stretch out, pushing that left knee away from us to try and stretch the hip area out a little bit more. That's good. Then we take the right foot, from the floor. We take both hands in around that right leg, and we draw that right leg towards us as we rest that neck, head, back and shoulders on the ground once more. Keep the back of the neck nice and relaxed. As we draw knee towards us, try and relax the whole body once we get into position like this. And just breathe away as normal. And we hold on that. And then we take the right foot downwards. We take the left foot away on towards the ground. Right foot comes across towards the left knee. And we take that hand on the inside of the knee and gently press the way again. Just pushing that knee gently towards the side. That's good. Nice little slow moves on that, just to try and immobilize it and get a bit more circulation in. Then we take the left foot up from the ground. We take both hands around that left leg and we draw that left knee towards the shoulder. And we hold on that. And we breathe as normal. Keep that neck nicely on the ground. That's good. Draw that knee towards the shoulder. And we drop that knee down. Bring 2 feet back, arms either side.